Metallica.
Yes, and that's a great way to pop in. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Funko Illuminati. Looks like StreamYard has officially fixed that problem, so I cannot play the intro. We are live today. We got Quickdraw, Mitch, LBD, who looks very invested in whatever he is doing.
I'm looking at you because you're over here. My camera's over there.
I see.
And usually when I'm gaming, I'm looking this way. Oh, God.
It's like, let's take a closer look at your window again, please.
Yeah, I think it's the hand gestures thing. I got to take that off. I don't know where.
Wait, show us jazz hands again, please. Jazz hands.
I got a hand for you right here.
Oh, spirit fingers. Sorry, that's spirit fingers.
There you go. Yeah.
Have you tried giving your camera Ritalin? Help it focus. Hello, Lainey, Laura, Jeremy. Welcome. Well, I hope everyone had a pretty good weekend. I mean, damn, it has been scorching here. I'm sure it's probably been the same for you guys as well.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
Summer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't really gone out other than the 4th of July because my cousin invited us.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which,
couldn't really get around. But she got the bandages removed today, and they bend her knee, so she needs to bend it more. Yeah. And the one she kept the brace on the longest hurt the most. Ben.
Hey, Endo Nerd.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take some time. She's got and she can no longer have her legs elevated. She needs to sit properly to have to start getting that motion in there.
Huh. Well, at least she's moving around. That's the good part.
Yeah. She's doing it without the walker now.
That's good.
It's good.
I tried going on Saturday to play Pokemon Go and was out for maybe a good 20 minutes and said, "Screw this. I am not."
Yeah, it's hot, bro.
I can feel my skin cooking.
Yeah.
Heck, I haven't been doing my my morning run. I just go to the gym now. It's like I like the idea of walking around and seeing. Okay, what are we pointing at?
No, I wanted to see if I pointed at something, if it would change something. I wasn't trying to do anything.
He's playing with the gesture settings. Keep on with your story.
Yeah.
No. Anyways, I was just saying, went out Saturday, wanted to get some things done, and it was just way too hot. I mean, are you the only one on Pokemon Go now? I know Mitch. Do you play at all anymore? Okay.
I dabble.
Indo Nerd, the only reason I play is because I need something to keep me entertained while I'm walking. That's basically what it boils down to. So,
which I can understand. That's reasonable. Like, see, my main issue to like go out walking somewhere is I'm the kind of I used to walk everywhere. Like, I would walk from uptown or downtown, no problem, and visit my grandma on the way or whatever, because she was like right smack dab in the middle. And that's probably why I was able to eat the way I would. But if I don't have a destination or something to focus on, I can't do it. So I get it.
Yeah. For me, it's just something to do. That's basically what it boils down to. Well, Pokemon Go has been up for 9 years now. I mean, my thing is I'm trying to get to level 50, and I'm close. I'm getting about 100,000 XP every week.
Yeah, my next level that I have to get to, I have to play so many of those trainer battles. It's just like,
you're at that one.
Those. It's like 43 or 44 or something like that. But
you know, I did my trainer battles. I'd log in, and I wouldn't even look. I just keep doing it over and over again. If I could get 5 a day, that was fine by me.
Yeah.
Put it this way, it was a lot of banging my head against a wall.
When you guys started playing it initially a few years ago, I was playing it with you, but I just wasn't mobile enough at that time to really care to keep playing it.
Yeah.
Honestly, Indo Nerd,
get
I
it.
don't think I'll be going to the Fan Expo. Hey, Nadia. The reason is because I am going to be going to see Andrew at the end of October. The end of September. My mom's birthday is, I think, the same weekend or the weekend before, and I can't put that money into it, unfortunately. So, and the guest list. I hate to say this, but after going for almost 20 years, the guest list is kind of getting to the point where it's the same people. And unless Andrew specifically asks for someone's autograph,
You better go.
yeah, then I would have to go.
Yeah. Make sure he asks for it in like at least a couple days before or the day before.
I just see him asking for someone's autograph as the guy's like walking under a piano being delivered to the 24th floor of some building.
He's like a walking Death Note.
Mhm.
Or barely walking Death Note.
Jeez.
Yeah. The weird part is the Hamilton convention actually is getting a better guest list, which is weird. But I also know they have a tendency to overextend and promise things and not deliver. So I'm kind of on the fence about that. Yeah, well, it's like when they called me out and said, "Well, unless you work for us, you don't know what's going on in the back." And it's like, your guest said 9 months ago that he wasn't showing up, and publicly said it. So, but
did y'all do anything fun for the 4th?
yeah, I went to work.
I went to my cousin's. Obviously, the problem is I can't go in his pool because it's a ladder. I don't want to deal with that. Honestly, there's no steps or nothing like that. The kid couldn't go in because she hadn't had permission to get into water yet. But other than that, we set off a bunch of fireworks and blew some stuff up.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, fingers check, everybody.
Yeah, I'm good.
All there.
Oh,
How about you, Quick? You still got all your fingers?
Yeah.
Just the one.
Sure. Yeah, no, I worked that day too, but then we had a little cookout pool party at my buddy Justin's house afterwards. So it didn't start until like 5 o'clock, and that's when I got off work. So I went on over there after work. A lot of fun. Lots of swimming.
Yeah,
I'm a water bug, bro. You get me near water, I'm in the water.
Oh yeah, me too.
Until I'm
Well,
pruning.
honestly, that depends. It depends what kind of water. Like,
I'm not a big ocean person. Freshwater, give me a lake, give me a pool, I'm in there.
Well, here the problem with the beaches here is the water's cold.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm just not a big saltwater fan personally.
Oh god, I know.
it's
I
okay.
love going to the beach, but like we're talking about like crystal clear water, like really nice when I'm making meal.
Yeah, we
Down
don't really
south.
have a lot of places to swim around here, fortunately.
Shut up. Lakes everywhere. But no, yeah, it's yeah. If it's clear water and stuff at the ocean, that's fine. Still not a huge fan of salt water, but I'd rather have fresh water. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good time. Shot off fireworks and had good food and zoom in on blinds and
Nice.
Those are some very good craftsmanship on those blinds. I'm impressed, dude.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Yeah. I don't know. It keeps focusing on that one point, and that it was doing that yesterday too.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's weird. I might have to just move that figure, just that one figure, and see if that changes anything. See,
Stop
every time I
pointing
pointed, no, I know.
Point at the ones
funny.
behind you.
Huh? No, I did that. That's why I did this, and it was like it didn't really do nothing.
It's
But that one happens either way, like even when I'm not doing anything. So it's
because there's a big old head in the way of those things behind you that it doesn't want to
No, but like over here, I'm talking about like over here, like when I did that.
Once again,
he's giving the Spielberg cut.
Yeah. hear the kid? He's like screaming over there.
Your kid screams? No. She's quiet like a church mouse. I've never heard her. She could be a ninja.
So
There you go again.
great.
Ooh.
It's not annoying
Is
at
there a way
all.
to turn that off?
Let me see.
I would imagine it would be.
That probably fix it. Try that.
Point and see if it fixed it.
Hmm?
Do your John
Point.
Travolta. Yep, fixed.
Here you go.
There you go. Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh.
Actually, you know what? I want to pay you to do security cameras for a prison. I don't know how they got out, sir.
I wasn't doing anything. That was an autofocus.
Give us the Michael Bay flares. No. It's got to be gratuitous explosions over things that wouldn't normally explode, like an apple.
So
Oh,
something
nice.
came in today that I ordered.
Oh,
that I
really?
got a deal on the old eBay.
What'd you get, buddy?
One of the only ones from the in-person show that I saw that I liked.
Oh,
Got the
nice.
metallic Voltron, Freddy
Okay.
Funko. Dude, the guy had it on there for like $30. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what
2,000 piece.
all of them are going for now. Except for the real low pieces.
Pins.
They're
Yeah, I
bright,
mean,
I'm
of course, I mean even those Zucos were going for like $20 or something. The blacklight ones.
Yeah,
the
well, those
regular
look like
one was-
crap. So I'm not
Yeah, I mean,
surprised.
the blacklight on it was pretty cool, but just the figure itself looked weird, being all red and yellow and weird colors.
What was
but-
that? What event was that? Was it Fun Days?
Fun Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fun Days at Hollywood, Funko Hollywood.
I mean, how could you forget? We were getting updates every 30 seconds from our man live in the sky, Vince.
Oh, you can get a 3,000 piece metalhead for $30.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
That's what
That
I'm saying.
dropped
They weren't
just a
going for
regular
much.
one. That's not the glow in the dark one or the was it metallic or something?
Diamond or metallic or something.
Yeah,
It
something
was.
like that.
But yeah, you can buy some of those things pretty cheap. The ones I got in the in-home box or the online box, that Freddy as Dracula was, I think the PPG on it's like $90.
Oh,
And
really?
I think Bearded Pop got the same box as you.
Oh, really? I got
Yeah.
the Dracula. I got the
Dracula, the Indiglo or whatever.
Indigo Tribe,
Yeah.
which is like a 500 piece, which is the lowest piece count you can get in those boxes.
So,
Back in a second. I'm just going to grab something.
so for what I'm looking at, the Freddy is Star-Lord. I think it's the Star-Lord. Yeah, is the one of the expensive ones. The Funko Franny as Azula is about 130. That Star-Lord is about 110.
Yeah.
A lot of them
Well,
don't
the
even
Iron
have
Man
like the
one-
estimated value yet.
The Iron Man, the Freddy as Iron Man was the one from the show, the in-person box. That one was like $400 and something or something.
Apparently, the Leo is like 300,
Mm.
and then that's the
Not bad.
at-home box, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, some of the at-home boxes were more expensive. Some of the pops were than. I mean, obviously there were those 50-piece count ones from the at the convention.
Yeah.
Or Fun Days. Those were like the.
Yeah, I guess
that
there's
was
another
the
Freddy here that's
glow
like
Azula.
$60.
Huh?
There's another Leo here that's $60. So I guess it depends which one it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were two different ones, but the
Metallic Leo.
was it? Yeah. Yeah.
Like $300.
I think the Azula glow in the dark was a 50-piece, and there was like a 50-piece Pink Ranger, I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw the Pink Ranger here somewhere.
Yeah.
I know
There's
a
no
mutual friend
estimated
of ours is looking for
value.
it right now.
Yeah, Pink
No.
Ranger would probably go good with the Freddy Green Ranger from like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The metalhead is going for about 145.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. There's a Blacklight Iron Man 350.
Yeah.
The Shipwreck is 480. Where's that from? I don't even know where that's from.
Shipwreck
G.I.
is
Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Oh, I
G.I.
don't know
Joe.
nothing about G.I. Joe. I'm not that old.
It was a glow edition, I think. I think like the
Uh,
rope glowed or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that's the glow one. You're
Okay.
right.
Yeah, that was a more expensive one.
Yeah, there's Yellow Lanterns about like $65.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. There's a
How much is that
diamond.
lantern that everybody gets at the beginning of the line?
Oh, I didn't. I
The
Oh,
passed
the
last
orange
it.
one.
lantern.
No,
Yeah, the
I haven't
orange
seen
lantern.
it yet. So the pink diamond, pink ranger is 75. I don't know how many different versions of the pink ranger there was. Jesus
3 at
Christ.
least.
There's that Azula with the glow in the dark. Oh,
No, they don't.
1,930 supposedly.
No.
Yeah, it's a 50 piece.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
Michael Myers about 1,600.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a metallic Voltron apparently about $80.
That's what I just showed you.
That's weird. Maybe they mistaken it for somebody else,
I
like for the other
don't
one.
know.
Hey,
There were
you
several
got
on
it. You
there,
got it for
though.
30.
Yeah, I did, but there were several on there for like between 30 and $50
It's
when I
probably
bought it.
people just like panicking and just want to get rid
But
of it at that point.
but the PPG on it when I bought it was like $100 or something.
Yeah, it's starting to go down just
was
because
like-
of that.
It's probably because of Whatnot. Everybody's getting their boxes and you're going live on Whatnot and selling them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it.
Well-
Freddy
I'll grab that.
Blacklight Zuko's
Well-
$38. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that the Fun Day was more of a flea market from the sounds of it. As
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
too,
Those
'cause there was
people
a
there
lot of,
like literally buying people out. There's a metalhead that's only 50. So if you need one, you can use that option. Pink Ranger, I'm gonna assume this is the low count at the show. It's 890.
Oh wow.
Yeah. One of the Green
Actually-
Lanterns is 175.
Which
If you
one?
really want all the colors of the lanterns, there's like really low options for each one, like different version.
I'm not gonna get into that. That's I like it, but not enough that I'd want it.
No.
Yeah. I get
But I
it.
did pick something up this weekend. Actually,
What you do.
my first time having a pull list for comics.
In how
in,
many
like,
years?
ages.
You used to have bullets, didn't you?
Yeah,
And
when
then-
I was like 21.
So eons ago.
Actually, I like that cover art.
Yeah.
Is that
That
one of
from your
those like
favorite
double
movie?
covers where if you like open it,
Yeah.
you okay?
Yeah, there's two variants.
Oh no,
No, I'm
not
saying
very.
it's the second one from the all female cast that you loved so much.
Actually, no, that's Lucky from the other one. No, they didn't. They haven't. I think
Sure.
Leslie Jones would be really easy to tell. Why do all Ghostbusters look alike to you? Is that what you're saying, Mitch?
Just saying that was your favorite movie, so that
Oh,
that
yeah.
version of the movie was the best.
Yeah.
You said.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my absolute favorite there, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, has there ever been a good Scooby-Doo live action movie?
Yeah.
The first ones were pretty good.
First one was great.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't remember
They-
the first one.
Phil Geller
they
and-
didn't- I feel like the first one at first didn't do so well, but then it kind of got like a big following. Now the second one, people weren't really happy about the one with I think it was Scrappy.
Yeah.
And
Well, I still think the best version of Scooby-Doo is Velma. Velma is the best. that just shows the nuance of all the characters.
Yeah, never seen it. Sorry. I haven't.
You aren't like the other people hate watching it.
Yeah, I just haven't ever watched it.
Yeah.
But I did watch Sinners, that movie with. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So if I show up, you'll invite me in.
Right. It was a pretty good movie. It's out on Max now. HBO
So-
Love
Max.
that movie.
I was reading, now I don't know how much truth there is to this, but I was reading that apparently some of the costumes in Sinners were the costumes that they were going to use in the new Blade movie, and they were just sitting on the lot, and so they like something
I'd
like
heard that rumor, but I don't know how true it is, but sure.
that's yeah, if it's true, I think that's really funny. It's like, oh, okay, so we kind of got a Blade movie-ish.
I know, right? But yeah, that movie is pretty good. It's a new series on Netflix called Waterfront.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I binge watched Sandman though. That was mildly disappointing.
I haven't watched it yet. I've got it on my watch list, but I haven't watched it yet.
What, a
Oh.
new season?
Yeah, 6 episodes.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Well,
Speaking of new things, though, they did announce a new show for Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're probably doing another, like, a different story because they can't really
You think?
do.
You haven't
Consider-
watched it. There's a reason.
Oh, what's her name with the large arms? Maybe they'll bring her character back
Yeah.
after
I
they
don't
scrape
even
off
think-
the boot of the other.
I mean, somebody might want to watch it. Jackass.
Well, yeah, it's been out for 4 years.
Listen,
So what?
I'll put it to you like this. If you've never seen an anime, that's a pretty good one to like watch. Because it's think about it like this. If you even like video games, it was like watching the video game without having to play it. You just get the story. It's pretty good.
I like the fact that
Ooh.
where they were in certain scenes, I knew where they are in the game. Like what
Yeah,
building and
yeah.
where. Yeah,
And I
'Cause
like
it's
that
literally
after
shot for shot.
Yeah. And after the game came out, I mean not the game, the show came out. The show came out way after the game, and the game had a really bad launch. There's a lot of bugs in it. Millions of people flooded back and for the first time to the game, and it's like became one of the best games to ever be out. When it had such a terrible launch, like for a show to revive a game that did so bad, it's pretty cool.
Well,
Mhm.
Fallout did that for Fallout 76. Nobody was playing
Yeah.
Fallout 76. It was so bad, and then when the show came out, people started getting into it again.
I
Yeah,
still didn't play it.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But I wouldn't know. That's why I'm asking genuine question. Was the drop for Fallout 76 as bad as it was for Cyberpunk?
Worse, way worse.
Okay. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
asking because I don't know.
76 was a
Or-
fail.
Yeah, it was. Put it this way. Okay, so and I'm so glad that GameStop dropped the ball for my order. Their special edition was supposed to be a canvas rucksack with a conclave helmet that was supposed to be like high detail, like kind of like the Hasbro Proton Pack, like that kind of detail.
Yeah.
It turned out to be a cheap plastic rucksack, like the stuff that they make cheap windbreakers out of.
Yeah.
With a plastic zipper, and
Huh.
the helmet was clearly looked like something you could buy from Spirit of Halloween.
Wow. Let's
Yeah.
see. Is that the fault of, but yeah, I feel like that's more of a manufacturing, like who they went to for that.
Well, no, because when they did it, they had the list of everything that was going to be on there in the glam
Yeah,
shop,
yeah.
like the actual physical, like
Mm.
when Bethesda does a game, when a game's coming out for Bethesda, and they do their whole thing at E3, and they come out and they show everything, they had it
Yeah.
all on the table,
Okay.
and then they realized the cost of it far exceeded the cost of the game.
Huh.
So they
Yeah.
stopped.
That's why I like companies like limited run games, like when they do like a special edition that only they release for a game, you know what you're getting, you know what you got to pay for it, and there's no surprises. That's how I got the limited edition version for the Star Wars game, with the last one with Cal Kestis. I forget what it's called,
Mm.
but like that's the only place you can get that. You couldn't get that at GameStop or nothing like that.
Well, there's not much in the release of Funko Pops. I'm just going to throw it up now. All right. And I checked both Disc Tracker and Jay, and it wasn't.
It hasn't really been that much
anything
drops. Well, speaking of, we can pull it up, like, to kind of
Yeah.
just talk about the Anime Expo drop. Basically, we can talk about that. Because
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
I just started from the bottom of the list. I'm just working my way up. So, Ironheart, no, I'm good.
haven't finished
I
it
think
yet,
Mitch-
but I'll be okay too.
Yeah.
Which is sad because Riri Williams is a good character in the comics.
Good character in the comics, but the way the show portrayed her, this PTS whiny little hero. So then we got this. Now, I don't know anybody who would want this.
Yeah, me neither. No
That's
idea.
painful.
Yeah.
That is
No, I'm
very
not getting any of the
painful up there. Yeah. I'm gonna have to
Don't
have
worry,
those.
Mitch, let's be honest, man. You're going to buy a pack and get them all on the first pack.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, that Freddy Funko is gonna be a tough one on this set. I promise.
Anything
Which one?
short of Andrew asking for your autograph, you'll be fine.
Oh, Freddy is
Lino.
King
Lionel.
Lionel.
Yeah.
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 That's gonna be hard. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
metallic too, and everything. So, ugh.
Mhm.
But you know, I'll figure it out and get it somehow.
The Rose, he looks like
it
just looks like a grumpy old man.
Mhm.
Wait, are we talking about the Funko?
get more.
Probably why he wants it so bad.
What?
It reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it though. But
All right, what else we got?
Reminds me of that figure there. I mean, that's literally, this Thrill Joy is literally almost the same thing. And you just change the head sculpt. The body is exact. Go back, Sean. Look how close that is. Go to the picture.
yeah,
I mean, other than having the
cape,
you know,
and
the arm up there and the cape, but the body is almost identical. And the sword position on that too.
what?
Buddy in the blue.
Yeah.
Nerd saying he looks like Mitch.
Yep.
Yeah, I always wondered why when I'm having deep problems that you show up in a spiritual form and you give me advice like suck it up, little bitch, stop complaining.
Yeah, basically.
I don't
Come on,
remember
fatty,
any of those
run
characters, but the bad guy. That's the only one I never knew they had a robot panda bear or whatever the hell that is.
Okay, so so the same people that did the animation for Thundercats did Transformers, and so what they did was between season 1 and season 2, they released a movie to introduce new characters. And so there was this one here, I can't remember her name, plus 2 other characters. The Robears were introduced, and that was it.
Pumara is who that is, the girl.
Okay.
And then, I mean, Yaga was in it from the very first.
Yeah. No, I'm talking. I'm just talking like these 2 at the top here. I mean the others. Yeah. Because I remember one of the third characters they introduced was a blind guy who was an engineer. Which, in retrospect, I guess we have one in our group now.
Yeah.
Do I have a hat player? No, I don't have the Cat's Lair. I haven't bought the. I don't think I bought it other than Wily Kitten Cat. I don't think I bought any of the new commons yet. Because I mean, you can get them
No.
anywhere. And the Cat's
Godzilla.
Lair was Lino with Cat's Lair.
We got Space Godzilla.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
That's just showing that sold out.
Yeah. Let's go
New
here.
Thrill Joy Superman. You got Superman, Crypto, and Lex Luthor. It's a 9999 piece. It's a damn near 10,000 piece.
Should be easy enough to get.
Oh yeah. Most of them are still easy to get. Other than there's only like one or two that are sold out.
Yeah.
On the and Hot Topic's doing a thing on. I forget what day it is, but if you go there and I forget what it is. If you're signed up on their Hot Topic rewards thing,
Yeah.
if you show up at Hot Topic in the morning, you get a free Frodo. Real Joy pick.
So,
Oh, really?
speaking of Anime Expo stuff,
if you scroll down,
the only thing that actually sold out was the translucent Kuromi, like in the first 5 minutes. That's the only thing that sold out. The Anime Expo
the
drop.
Anime Expo thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy. That's and then after that, the character for Jujutsu Kaisen was the next one to go. I forget what his name is. The one with the is it a sword? I think.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But Jeremy, I think it's Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, Wednesday morning. I could be wrong. Was it 7? Yeah, 7/9. Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, these are. Hold on a second. So these are things that are supposed to be coming out, but we haven't officially seen or heard anything. So Firefly, JoJo, more Pokemon, sports.
Somebody showed glams of Kaiju number 8. I don't know. They showed glams of it. I just saw it the other day, or today, or yesterday.
Well, there was this one.
That's
Solo Leveling. Wrong one.
Yeah. It's not on that page. It's somewhere else because you're behind. That you're days behind. It just came out and showed it the other day.
I'll look up Dr. J. Hold on a second. No, he's still got like a lot of Fun Day stuff just showing up on his feed. Yeah. Yeah, it's all Fun Day stuff. Yeah, and then that's it. I mean, there's some pops we didn't look at. Zach and Cody and Wizards of
Funko Pop News.
Okay,
hold on. It's right here. I'm looking at the glams of it.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, they drop Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. Should be 12 a.m. or 12 noon our time. Eastern.
Okay, hold on. I'm just going to throw the screen up here. And there we go. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Where did you see it?
On their X page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't have X up. I don't really use it for anything. X.
Okay.
Generation X.
Oh God.
Got 2 words for you.
Yeah, yeah. So many people got detention for that. And you would think after like the 5th person, somebody would be like, huh, we shouldn't do this in school.
Yeah. And it was posted back on the 4th of July.
Okay.
So
Hold on. Funko, oh, there we go. Funko Pop News. Doo-doo.
I got a package
Damn,
that I
they
was
post a lot of
tracking.
stuff.
It's like it's coming today. I was like, okay, cool. I go check the tracking. It's still in Florida, so that'd be really amazing if it shows up today.
I would say so. July 5th.
July 4th at 2:01 p.m. So
All right.
when it dropped that post.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. This guy must live on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm still scrolling through July 5th stuff. I mean, at this point, I'm about ready to say just screw it. And I don't care at this point. Oh, finally, July 4th.
I was going to say, just search Kaiju number 8 or Kaiju 8.
There we go.
It'll pop up.
There you go.
Yep.
Looks pretty decent.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, the Chainsaw Man pops that I was trying to get a hold of, turns out I couldn't find anywhere in Canada to buy them. So I went to Amazon US. Now, here's the irony. If I buy them, they're shipping them out the same day that I arrive at Andrew's place. So can you guess where I shipped them to?
Mom's?
No, I shipped them to Andrew's place.
Oh, okay.
Save me like $30 on shipping, and I can just carry them back across.
Nice. I just remember to take something to take, bring them back in.
Well, I forget the box that they came in through Amazon.
Yeah. Now, all you gotta do is hope they don't send you messages. Oh, we're sorry, sir. Your package won't be available till such and such date. I just got one of those today. I was supposed to get something in today.
If that does, don't forget, I'm going to be there for a week. So if it does happen, I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just leave them. I'll change the address, or I'll just leave them the money and say, hey, when the box comes here, just slap a new label on and send it through. I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. Yeah. But yeah, what else was I going to say? That friggin' what do you call it? The Demon Slayer San Diego Comic-Con one, the one with Buddy there with his wives. It's $100.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Still
big
think
pop.
that's a better figure than even the Funko Pop.
I don't know. Does yours glow?
I don't know. That one doesn't either.
No,
Funko
no,
Pop doesn't either.
no, it doesn't. But I'm pretty sure they'll come out with one that glows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Funko. They will do everything except scented.
That's
Well,
the
they've
YouTube.
done scented.
Pardon?
They've done scented.
No, but they haven't done scented anime pops. Okay, I mean that would just be a little.
Technically, they have.
Really, which one?
What do I smell like? Teriyaki?
I can't remember what it's called, but it's technically Japanese animation.
I was
I
going to say
can't
the
remember.
closest thing we got to animation that I can remember was Swamp Thing, and that smelled like Pine Sol.
Speaking of,
I
they
have-
dropped an episode for Kaiju number 8, but it's technically not really season 2. I think it's just kind of like like an intro or something. Like it's like a full blown episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just watched it. A bunch of anime dropped the same day. Kaiju number
Well-
8, My Dress with Darling. I watched that with the kid. Oh my god. It was like 3 or 4 other ones that dropped that same day that I watched. There's way more.
Ooh. Obviously, I know Quickdraw hasn't watched it, but have you guys finished watching Vigilantes?
I'm up to date. I don't know if I finished it.
There's
Not
12
finished. I
episodes.
don't think so. Is it done? Yeah, then I did finish it.
What about you,
What?
Mitch?
Vigilantes, My Hero.
Oh no, I forget what episode I'm on. I think it's the
Mitch.
episode where his mom comes over to the apartment.
Oh, you're still behind.
Yeah, a couple episodes.
Well, no, because I wanted to ask you guys a question, but I can't because you're so far behind.
Nope.
Yes, we see it, LBD.
Yeah, we've seen that one.
I know. But it's a lot clearer on this camera.
Yeah.
When
Apparently,
I
also
showed it
there.
originally, you had the old camera.
Gotcha. Apparently, there's also a Mina on Baco Funko Pop coming, like on her on the tiger.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they haven't come out. So there's only one figure of her. There's 2 figures of her that have been announced or released, like statue wise. One's really tiny, and it's still expensive. Like I haven't found anything about this scale. Like I want something about either this scale or bigger, and I haven't found any. I'm hoping they do those lottery ones that are that, which is where this come from. Because they did do the vice captain and then his best friend.
And
Yeah,
there's a
that looks
Nice.
pretty good.
Of
That
the
looks
common chase. It's got a,
Yeah.
the
I
fire
kind of like the comment a little bit more.
Yeah.
I will say that I wouldn't be surprised if they make one with the tiger. Like
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, they
I'm
are.
good-
That's what he
They
said.
are?
There's supposed to be an
Oh,
announcement.
okay.
Her with that big axe.
Yeah, I have her.
Pretty cool.
She's over here too. She's cool. I wish she had the big axe. She doesn't.
Yeah.
Mine are on shelves in the bathroom.
This one's falling.
You
That's the one thing I don't like about the base. I'm probably gonna get rid of this one, just because there's one that has like a rock base, so I might get rid of this one. It's almost the exact same pose.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm glad that Freewind got a second season.
Freeman.
Who?
Yeah,
Freeman,
yeah.
thank you.
Should be dropping. They already announced when it's dropping. I think season 2. Actually, have something cool to show you guys. Maybe next week or the following for free rent. But
There's
also
been a
got
few
this thing
protos,
that-
which
little. See that? It's like little stopper thing. There we go.
oh nice.
Since I have a free win back here, I'll probably just gonna throw this in your box, Sean. When I send it over to Andrews. I picked it
Oh.
up randomly one day when he was like out buying other stuff for me. Don't worry about it.
It's a decent anime. I mean, I liked it, and I don't say this as a joke. I now understand how Mitch sees the world, and I appreciate him more for it.
You
So,
have to tell a joke that I understand the premise of before it can be cutting
Oh.
to me.
No, I don't want it
I
to be
have
cutting
no
to you.
idea.
It's purely for LBD's purpose.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really enjoy that show, and I understand exactly what he means. Also, It's very rare, I would say, that there's an anime that comes out that it's one that if somebody asks me what should I watch, I would name that anime. That's probably one of the few that I would say that has made it on that list recently. Like
Mm.
it's if you watch anime, you're more than likely willing to watch a few things without too much criticism. But if you're not too into it, like or not into it at all, there are very few you can recommend to those kind of people.
Lainey, what do you mean by the proto? Because I was just going through trying to find if
It's
there was a thing about it.
I think Gasselcast did a video on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you see that Funko has a new CEO?
Jesus Christ, man. No, interim.
Yeah.
Interim CEO, not official.
Well, apparently Cynthia Williams is.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Apparently she wasn't too popular with her coworkers.
Well, I just feel like
Man,
they've
they
been kind of stumbling ever since they got rid of, the other guys.
Yeah.
The social media team.
No, I'm just talking about the other main guys
Yeah.
with Becker and.
Oh yeah, no, but I feel like the big fall from like I've seen them fumble harder ever since they get rid of that team. Like I feel like that team definitely kept the passion alive without
Yeah.
needing Moriarty there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they don't forget they had that whole social room in the basement of the building with the bowling alley and the lounge, and that's where they would do their like Friday nights. Hey guys, this is what's coming out. This is what we're going to be doing. Hey, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of them, and now you never hear about it. I mean, and apparently last I saw, Sully, who was like the big guy that was doing a lot of their social media, apparently he's hit hard times because he was doing a video inside his storage locker, and he's like, yeah, I got to sell a lot of this stuff to make ends meet right now. So that's Lainey just said thanks guys for letting her know about that. But yeah, I agree with LBD. I think the tipping point was when they canned their social media. Sorry, as it was explained by Sully, they were forlorn or whatever, put on hold, and then they were just let go gently.
Gently into the night.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what this new CEO is going to do, if he's going to do anything, because when I read it, Mitch, it said he was interim. So interim to me means doesn't mean like. Yeah.
Well, it just hasn't been officially announced that he is, and he may not end up being, but for the time being, they've apparently kicked her out.
Yeah.
And brought him in for the time being, just like an interim head coach at a football team.
Yeah, exactly.
They bring them in, they test them, see how they do, and while they're either in the search for the new one, they're running things while they're in the search for the new one, or they eventually become the head coach. So I think that's what that is.
So what you're saying is we got a Ted Laszlo situation?
Ted who?
Laszlo? Wasn't that the show you
Lasso.
Lasso. You never seen Ted Lasso?
No, it never caught my interest.
Oh my God. It's great. It's great.
What? It is possible
Beyond
for me.
Very good. It's great.
Actually, the next thing I want to watch is Justified. I keep seeing shorts for it. It looks pretty good.
Justified's good.
Yeah.
I like Timothy
I haven't seen
Olyphant.
anything for it.
I remember him. I liked him in Deadwood back in the day.
Weren't you the guy that worked on the set of Deadwood to make sure it was authentic?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Gentlemen, what's so interesting on your phones?
I was looking at this video that I got a comment on. It's been going crazy on my YouTube. One of the shorts. One of those weird shorts that just kind of takes off. I'll tell you right now. It is 3,400,000.
Not bad.
What mumble? What did you mumble?
Who's talking to you, LBD? You're the
I
mumbler.
I heard 30, 40,
3,400, and there's like a bunch of comments on it. So I was looking at I got notifications.
What?
I heard something completely different. I heard I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
But
I agree, Quick. That is a very good point.
that's what I think about it too, Quick.
Mhm.
Have you actually, Quick? Have you been to any toy shows lately, or has it been dry season?
Nah, I haven't been going in nothing because I don't have the money anymore.
I don't know. I went to some of these toy shows that I keep popping up on my Facebook, and I don't know, man. I mean, I guess if I was into Hot Wheels and if I was into sports cards or old school comics, I would be in heaven. But the vintage toys, like the older stuff,
Don't
there's
you have
just
to
not
be
a
into
lot.
sports to know anything about sports to actually like sports cards?
Not necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Can't
There's a
really
lot of people who buy
appreciate it unless
Pokemon.
you know who the people are.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay. They're
I'm not
Mr.
disagreeing with you.
Stickball and bouncy ball and pointy ball.
Hey, I know you like your pointy ball, okay?
I like all those.
Yes, I know. You love the balls. I get it. You love them all.
Sports are fun to watch. All kinds of sports.
I don't know.
Wimbledon's
I
going
find
on
watching
right
sports
now.
is like watching people paint.
Huh?
I find watching sports like watching people do yard work or paint.
Well,
It
you're
just
an
doesn't
idiot.
interest me.
And everybody will agree with me.
No, I know Quick's not into sports.
He knows
Seriously.
more about sports than you do, I guarantee it.
Oh, I'm certain of it. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely certain of it. Hey, Christina. I just never paid attention to sports. I was big into science and history and math and that kind of stuff. Who the starting lineup of whatever XYZ team for whatever sport really never caught my interest.
Yeah. Okay.
All I know is, and I might have been interested in other things, like we'll say hypothetically Ghostbusters, maybe, possibly. We don't know.
Hey, Christina.
Yeah.
I don't know any.
Stop now
I don't know
while
any.
you're ahead. I said, I'm gonna stop now while you're ahead.
Yeah.
You're real mean and dark, but I'm not going to.
That's fair. Oh no, I do like the cover art of this. So I'm looking. Well, no, I was saying while we were talking, I was looking at the cover art of this. It's like I actually would like this on a shirt.
Oh.
I have learned a valuable hard lesson. Sewing patches onto a jean jacket, very, very time consuming.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to do it in such a way that you can't see the stitching. So it's like this. It's kind of frustrating.
Does anybody else here own a jean jacket?
I haven't had one since the early 2000s. Maybe 1900s.
90s.
Yeah, maybe the 1900s.
1900s, yeah, right. 1990s, but
still in the
1980s, honestly.
Mitch back in the day, he's like, hey, Levi, I got this great idea. If we take this canvas and dye it blue, we can make some pants out of it.
Probably back when I was a kid, when my mom worked at Levi's for a little bit.
No, I remember my jean jackets had like the Looney Tunes and stuff on it. Like I had one that had like a big Tasmanian devil in the back. It was dope. It was one of my favorite jackets.
I made it cooler.
Yeah. It was really dope. I can't remember how old I was when I had that. And I had so many different ones because my dad worked at a specific company. That I would have like an extra one at my grandma's and a few in my house, and just like if I ever needed one, it was there.
I mean, it is the Canadian tuxedo, so
I like a denim jacket.
Oh, you're Canadian. It makes sense.
I find it funny that it was
Not
worn
all stereotypes hold
ironically.
true. I mean, you got a truck without 4-wheel drive.
So I don't need it down here, knucklehead. I don't live where you live.
Knucklehead.
Quick, like my knucklehead joke.
Quick would laugh at fart jokes, okay?
No, I'm just laughing because it's like a grandpa thing to say.
Hey, look here, chucklehead.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I was thinking more of Three Stooges. Wise guy, eh?
Yeah.
Here, hit this.
It's Clayton's for you, Muggsy. It's Clayton's.
Certainly.
Oh, Lordy.
boy. So, actually, you went and saw Formula One, didn't you, Mitch? How was it?
I did. F1 was really good.
Okay.
I mean, let me put it this way. If you liked Jerry Bruckheimer's film Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise, you'll like F1. I mean, it's that kind of movie, but just an updated, movie about F1, which is crazy technical. But it just the behind the scenes of F1. It kind of gives you some of the glimpses of how everything is monitored, to tire pressure, to heat sensing, brake pressures, brake heat, the turns, every small little detail is literally, they sit at a huge computer screen and are working all these things out during the race, during the qualifying, during everything. It's just, it's impressive is what it is.
I've got to see the in real life the bays where the cars go into, where the bay will actually weigh the car to see if there's a weight differential and see where the weight is wheel wise see, which I thought was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's a good story too. I mean, it's just it's nothing earth shattering, groundbreaking. It's the normal, story that you would have expected in a movie like that, but it's good. They do a good job at it. So,
well, I mean, the closest thing I got to watch for a new movie this weekend was the Old Guard, the sequel to it, and
yeah, I've got it on my list to watch the Old Guard and Old Guard too.
I just watched Head of States, I think it's called, last night with was it John Cena
I just watched that this morning.
Oh, Idris Elba.
It was pretty fun.
I haven't watched that yet.
It's pretty
good.
fun.
It's a fun watch. It's something you sit down and just have a good time and watch.
Good, because I need a palate cleanser because Old Guard 2 was bad.
No, it's not no magnum opus or anything like that, but yeah.
Well, no, dude. While I was watching it, they were going on about how life is valuable and time, and your time that you're on this earth is valuable, and you shouldn't waste it. And you should do something with it. And I went, you know what? You're absolutely right. And I turned the movie off.
I mean, I would just watch Charlize Theron. That is a beautiful woman.
It's good to see you. Let me guess. Would you watch it with the sound on?
I wouldn't really care. But no.
You can call me Bosley anytime.
I actually wanted to ask you, can you guys hear the air conditioner?
No, it's not like it was before.
No.
Okay.
Now taxing into
not LBD Airways. Like it used to be.
No, I'm just curious.
No, not at all. Actually, your sound's great.
Yeah. Yeah, because that thing's on all the time, isn't it?
No, I just turned it back on when I came in here.
Oh, okay.
Mine's been on all day.
That was Sunday.
Although I did take a nap, because honestly, the day before, I think I mentioned this the other day. Or maybe not. I didn't sleep so 2 hours between 8 and 10 o'clock, and then I had no sleep. So I'm trying to catch up because my body was just tired.
No sleep.
Apparently,
no.
for every hour of sleep you lose, it takes 4 days to get it back.
Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that 'cause that wasn't last night. That was like the night before, so I was still kind of like a little bit groggy.
Well, yeah, somebody told me that. I thought they were BSing me, and I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, it takes about 3 to 4 days to get 1 hour, like to get your sleep back.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm honestly one of the main reasons I was kind of upset that happened to me because I was hoping to stream a little bit at night just the next couple of days,
Mhm.
like even yesterday and the day before. I was hoping, but I just had no energy for it just because I didn't sleep properly that one night at all. Like I didn't even an hour.
That was like the night I couldn't sleep, and I woke up. I went to bed at like 11 o'clock. I woke up at like 3 in the morning, couldn't go back to sleep. So I decided to go to the gym at like 6 in the morning, and I worked out for a solid 2 hours. And by the time I got home, I was like, my brain just suddenly went, "Hi, I don't know where all this energy came from, but we're taking it back." Got home at 8 o'clock, and I slept until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
And the problem is that I wish I could do that, and my gym opens early. I think my gym opens like at 3 or 4 in the morning, something like that. I'll
Yeah.
take a look. But the problem is, um, right now, obviously, well, not as much now as before, but obviously the
Mhm.
kid is still in recovery, so like somebody had to be here almost all the time, and the only days that's gonna happen, like, and I can just leave would be Friday, Saturday. I would have no other days free for myself where I can just like
Oh,
leave like 10 minutes and come back or something like that.
well, this morning it was so hot. I went outside and I was like, okay, I'm going to do my 1 hour run across like around the city block. And I got half a block in. I went, you know what? Way too warm. Screw this. I went to the gym at 7:30 this morning. I'll say this much: going to the gym at 7:30 in the morning, it is great. There is nobody there.
Yeah, I kind of wanna get on that schedule to like go like super in the morning, just because I was going like at 12 o'clock. I haven't gone in almost 2 weeks at all, which is bad. I
How
don't
many?
like
Sorry,
crap. About 2 weeks. I feel like
2 weeks.
crap.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like crap. Um, so I know I was gonna hurt when I go back. Uh,
Mm,
but the time slot that I would always go is always like
yeah.
really crowded. Which is not so bad. Like it's funny too because I always run into this group of ladies. It's like, and they're always there. They're great, and there's like these two other guys who are like really cool. They're there. Like they'll like if they see you do something that you haven't done before, like they'll remember it and they'll kind of like talk to you and push you forward. But
Hmm.
there's like this other section where it's just like toxic, man. It's like annoying as hell, and it's like the middle of the day. And another guy who like yells, and he's like all upper body. It's like Johnny Bravo. Oh, constantly yelling and throwing weights.
Oh, those are called lunks. I found out.
Yeah, yeah. Even the trainers can't stand him. Nobody can stand him. It's irritating.
Doesn't your gym have a rule about that kind of stuff? Because I know, I mean, I go to the Y, so when people pull that stuff, they get pulled aside and told, you can't be doing that, and if you are, they'll boot them
But
out.
yelling,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
Honestly, he's been there at least. It's got to be like 3 months, 3, 4 months now that he's been there, because that's at least the
huh.
amount of times that I've heard of him.
Well, I can tell you this much: I just find going in the morning, there's less people there, for obvious reasons, and I guess this is a new thing. Is people when they're working out, they'll sit on the machines with their cell phones for like 20 minutes.
No, no, that's not a new thing. That's been a thing for a while now. People have been
Huh.
doing that forever. It's pretty common. But my thing is
Not related.
the only time I get on my phone when I'm on a machine is when I'm like in between sets. I'll check my
Mm,
messages or change a song, then I get back to it. But like staying on my phone, holding a
mhm.
machine, nah, can't do that.
No, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's why the only time I talk to you guys or talk to anybody is when I'm off the treadmill. Because I find if I'm on the treadmill and I try to carry on conversation,
Okay.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall off the machine. Actually, I want to bring something up, not related to working out, but might be something interesting to Quick. Did you see that they're going to do more Ghostbuster movies, and what is it? Something like 2 more movies and 2. I think it was 2 more shows, like series.
Huh. Animated or live action?
I haven't.
Animated for the shows. Movies, I don't know. One of them was supposed to be
about the shows.
Yeah, one of them was supposed to be an animated movie.
I figured they wouldn't be doing a live, movie, animated movie. That made sense. But the TV show, you never know. That definitely.
Well, most of the original guys, the voice actors from the original cartoon, are still kicking. So I mean, it's possible. So. I mean, let's be honest. It's been a while since there's been an actual Ghostbusters cartoon. I mean, there's only been 2. There was the real Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters Extreme. Hell, I think there's been more Scooby Doo.
I think there was when there like Slimer in the Ghostbusters.
That's technically the 5th season of the real Ghostbusters. They just renamed it, but they still, yeah. I mean, hell, there's been more Scooby Doo cartoons.
Yeah, but Scooby Doo's been going on for years. Like, there's so many iterations of Scooby Doo that I just like. I feel it's just so many iterations. It's like,
who knows? Maybe we'll get a Scooby Doo / Ghostbusters crossover. I mean, they did Supernatural.
Yeah, they did do that. Scooby Doo has crossovers with everybody, man. They've done wrestlers. They've done everything.
Yeah, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
What
and
else?
you have like different iterations of like Batman and the Joker. Like you have the Cesar Romero. You have they have like a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, I don't know. I still like Mark Hamill as the Joker for cartoons.
Yeah, Mark Hamill is my favorite Joker.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they made him do the Joker and the Trickster.
Yep. There's an actual Scooby-Doo episode where he gets kidnapped by the Joker and the Trickster, and he's doing the voices, and it's like,
all three.
Yeah. So someone goes, "Do you think they all sound alike?" Someone's like, "No."
No, he does a really good Joker, and he said he would. Well, according to what he said, after Andrew spoke it into existence, he will no longer be doing the Joker without his Batman.
You okay there, Mitch? What you digging for, buddy?
I was doing something. Don't worry about it.
Just keep digging.
Your conversation. You're always talking about stuff. Pay attention.
Well, no, just I see you digging farther down. I'm waiting for you to fall out of the chair. Actually, I mean,
no, moving stuff around over here. Just sitting beside me.
You still have the BTS there?
Oh, it's up there.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard they're apparently doing a comeback tour.
That's so Blackpink.
Huh?
That's Blackpink.
Yeah, my kid and her like closest friend from school. They're into that Blackpink.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have no. I'm showing my age. I have no idea what Blackpink is. I'm guessing it's K-pop.
Into Lisa from Blackpink.
You've definitely heard their music because it's been used in a lot of different things.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like even like in like reels and like TikTok videos, so like you'll hear their music in there in some of the edits.
Oh, that and then the what's her name? Rose had that hit with Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah.
APT.
God.
So
I was gonna say, I haven't heard a Bruno Mars song in ages. I think
you definitely heard that one. That one's everywhere.
You've heard that one? Have you not heard the Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga? I mean, it was
Bruno
like
Mars
one of the
and Lady
top
Gaga.
songs for a long time.
She's definitely
world
heard it. She probably
ending.
doesn't know it.
That thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's called Die with a Smile.
Yeah.
No, can't say I have. Sorry.
Gotcha. Yeah, but he's done a lot of
And something
collabs.
else is on
I mean, he did the whole, what was the group that he did? LBD, him and that other dude. They had Silk Sonic.
Oh, that I didn't.
Huh?
I didn't know that. Well, I didn't keep up with it. I just like looked for the songs, but I had like the stuff behind it.
Yeah, well, Silk Sonic has some like close to #1 hits, and that's Bruno Mars and I can't bring that other guy's name to mind right now. Shoot, it's him and another dude that formed Silk Sonic, and they had some big hits.
I'll take your word for it, man. I mean, lately, the only thing that seems to be popping up on my Spotify a lot lately is Simple Plan, which is weird because I haven't listened to them in a long, long time.
Weird. Yeah. Oh, did you see that thing that Lisa did with Rosalia, LBD?
No.
Yeah, look it up. You probably heard it if you listen to the radio at all.
Well, no, I don't listen to the radio at all. Like not even close.
But what do you listen to?
So, like, I'll be real with you. Most of the music that I listen to that's come on new, like I have a friend who does a lot of lives, and she listens to the radio. So, like, if I listen to anything that catches my ear, I'll ask her what it is, and then I'll pick it up from there. Or my brother, he'll like send me stuff, or like I'll turn my Spotify playlist to smart listening, and then it'll like throw random stuff in there that's newer, and like that. But like listen to the radio.
I've got a lot of it on my Spotify.
Yeah,
popped up, and that's where I hear a lot of my stuff too. Is I'll play playlists and stuff, and it'll just randomly send stuff to it that like, or if I finish listening to something I've been listening to, you know how it throws you other things that are similar to that.
Yeah.
Inspired by this album or inspired by this song, they'll start popping those things up, and you hear a lot of different stuff like that way.
Most of my music now lately has either been like 80s rock or very fast-paced anime songs, just because 9 times out of 10 when I'm listening to music, I'm working out, so I want something with a fast beat to keep me in the zone. Because I've
got two songs from Solo Leveling on my like list.
Yeah, same here.
Spotify. That Reawakened and what's the other one called? I can pull up my Spotify list.
Is it the one by Youngblood? Okay.
No, it's Lisa. Does both of them. One with Stray Cats and then one with just her.
Huh.
She's done a lot. Between her, I wonder who's done more intros between her and Creepy Nuts. Because they've been doing like a bunch of stuff.
Dark Aria.
Okay.
That's
actually speaking of Creepy Nuts, new season of Dan to Dan came out. I watched the first episode of that.
I'm still watching the first season. I hadn't watched the first season yet.
I haven't started at all.
First season.
Yeah. Speaking of Creepy Nuts, they actually won some music award recently for best intro song.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Now, which one would be more the logical question? Because they had
the one for Dan.
Okay. Yeah, because they had that. They had Mashal. They had what's the other one? It's
Mashal,
like
man, I heard that song. I actually heard that song playing in a store.
Yeah.
Like you know a song is transcendent when it's playing in another country when you're shopping. It's like and I'm going, I've heard this.
Yeah. The show's pretty good. I like that show.
Oh yeah.
So is anybody else like into the grandma?
I haven't seen the show, but I know what you're talking
You know what
about.
they did?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
everywhere. As soon as she dropped, she was everywhere.
Yeah, I was like, because she kept talking about her grandma at first, and I was like, oh, okay. And then, wait a minute. She looks like she's about 40. Like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
No. She looks like she's 40. She dresses like she's 20, and she talks like she talks
Right?
like a sailor. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Grandma?
There's going to be a lot of
like this little old lady to come up,
Yeah.
A little
No.
hunched over gray-haired little lady.
As soon as that show dropped, the next convention there was tons of cosplayers of her. It was insane.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Still happens.
Oh, I'm sure. It's like,
yes.
wait a minute. Okay.
A lot of confused.
Aliens
lot of
trying to steal his
confused
dangling to talk grandma. Wait a minute. That's just the first two episodes that I've seen. So.
I saw the Funko Pops too for Dan to Dan that were spoiled. Yeah, I picked those up actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not
show.
getting that, but
I like it.
Yeah, I'm very selective in what Funkos I buy anymore. Very selective.
I remember the day you bought everything. It didn't matter what it was.
Oh yeah, that's why I have so many Funko Pops now.
Yes.
Speaking of, have you done other like dumpster dump of stuff to tell man?
No, not lately. I need to.
Well, remember, he dedicated a vacation to sorting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In order to do that last big dump, I literally took a vacation, and 3 of the days on my vacation were just sorting pops. So
yeah,
I got like 2. I got like 2 boxes that I gotta do, and then I have a whole like tote that I gotta go through that I haven't been able to pull out because it's all the way in the back in my storage locker, and I can't do that by myself because there's so much stuff in there now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, question is, how much of it is yours?
So I would say we're at 50-50 capacity right now, just because of my totes. I have 2 totes, and one of them is the largest totes you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Largest or second to largest. And then all my boxes, but my boxes are starting to get big because you'll have figures like kind of like this stuff, and then these boxes are pretty big. So this one, things like that will take up a lot of space, or like the spawn that I have over here, like the big spawn I showed you guys. Those are pretty big, so things like that would definitely take a lot of space. But
you just reminded me of something actually.
What?
I rewatched that 1997 Spawn live action, the one that I gave you a copy of. I finally sat down and watched it because I haven't watched it since 1997.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was smoking back then, thinking this was the greatest movie ever.
When that movie came out, it's funny because me and Macha used to watch that all the time. I had it on VHS. We used to pop it in the TV in the kitchen, little TV I had in the kitchen, and just watch it while we were eating. And we just found it hilarious. It was just funny. And think about it. What was it, 1997? We were not supposed to be watching that movie whatsoever.
Well, not you, but I mean, I could.
You're old. We get it.
Yeah.
Although it's just the movie was only good when John Leguizamo's character, the clown, was in the scene. As soon as he's in the scene,
he put all into it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he made it bearable to watch. But as soon as like I think it was Charlie Sheen. No, it wasn't Charlie Sheen. It was one of the Sheens, anyways. Who played
Sheen.
Martin Sheen? Thank you.
Charles
Who played
Sheen's
played the villain, and every time he was in the scene, it was like, oh god, this is so boring.
Yeah. So I feel like his performance took it from a big screen film to like one of those weird like TV movies. Like his performance made it into like a TV movie. Like it's weird. Like he has such great performance from these people, and then you get that. It's like feel like I'm watching like one of those church films that you get at your local like church store, like just see one of the little racks. That's what his performance felt like.
Well, I had to also keep reminding myself, it's like, oh, the CG in this is horrible. And I went, wait, it's 1997. It's cheap CG.
Yeah.
Just keep reminding yourself that. Well, no, because don't forget, there were other movies out there that did CG very, very well, but obviously they had a bigger budget for it. And
Yeah.
the
So
best
cheap
example,
CG for the 90s. So
Yeah.
think with that in your head. Cheap
Yeah,
CG for 90s. Which cheap CG for the 90s, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is anybody going to watch Superman this week?
I haven't even seen How to Train Your Dragon, which is a movie I really wanted to go see.
I'm on the fence, honestly. The only reason I want to see it is that scene where they spoiled it on the trailer, where Superman goes into Lex's office and he's like, "Where's my dog?" He's like, "What dog?" And they're doing this whole back and forth, and then as he's drinking the cup, he goes, "So you can't see his lips move." He's like, "Oh, you mean the stupid little white dog with the stupid little cape?" And then that's where then you see Superman's eyes flare like he's ready to deck him, and then that's where they end it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll go see it. I mean, it's one of those you want to see in a theater. We'll go see it on. We'll probably go Tuesday and see it in IMAX.
Oh, date night then?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Well, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, I gotta go do things with my friends. So.
No, it's cool. I get it.
Yeah.
LBD, when he was down here, we had date night. We went and saw Wolverine and Deadpool.
Hey, there you go.
And in retrospect, I'm kind of glad we didn't see Twister and 40.
Oh God, no! Jesus Christ,
that wouldn't have been good.
No, definitely. Definitely would have been a lot
with an eye patch. Come back with an eye patch. What happened? I tried to take a drink and I got the straw in the eye.
Right? Yeah. Definitely.
No. He tried to take a drink. It wouldn't even have to be you at that point with Twisters.
Yeah.
Just the ending scene with Deadpool Wolverine was enough. Imagine. Because remember they do that pan. They go like that.
Oh, yeah.
With the camera, so you get that motion, but I'm gonna assume Twister's got to be insane.
No, the worst movie I remember seeing for 4DX was Civil War. No, it wasn't. It was the Captain America where he's fighting Tony Stark. That would have been what, the second one? Second Captain America?
Civil War.
It was Civil War? Okay.
Yeah.
And the scene where it's the end scene and they're beating the crap out of each other and the seat's doing this the entire time, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
And after like 20 minutes of that, and we get out of the theater, my friend's like, "Are you okay?" And keep in mind, I was like 80 pounds more than I am now. So my back wasn't great. And I got out and he's like, "Are you gonna be okay?" "Yeah, I just need to crawl out of here and like sit."
Yeah. That was a pretty intense scene because it was like really quick back and forth.
Yeah. Well, I could feel every punch.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like, come on, Cat, just take a knee, man. Take a knee. It's okay. Nobody's gonna think less of you, buddy.
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty hungry as well.
Well, the last thing I ate today was an apple fritter, and that was at 8:00 this morning.
Gotcha.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up a few minutes early because old man Mitch is hungry, and he gets hangry.
Need my Snickers.
Right. Jesus. I want to say thank you for Mitch for coming out. Quickdraw as well. LBD. Andrew apparently has left us for an automobile. He's in love with his car. He's got a feel for his automobile.
So has Vince.
Well, no. Vince left us because he needs AC, and I get that. And where he lives, AC is not a luxury item. It is a necessity, like air, water, and AC. In the meantime, we'll catch everybody next week. Be good, be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cool.
Bye.